Everyone, it's Chalkin History with Shelly Kallach. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome. It's Wednesday. Say hello. All right, make sure you hit that heart button and follow if you're just finding me. We're live on Instagram, we're live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. Hello, hello. Let's see if we can find it. There we go. All right. We're gonna get this sprinkled out quick. Say hello as we hop on and wait for others. Nothing stays where it's supposed to. So frustrating. I think we're good. All right, guys, let's get this set up so I can see comments and see who's hopping on. All right, say hi, guys. It's Wednesday. We are finally getting to part 3. I should have put that in the title. Part 3 of Spook Alley. And this is the one that the transfer is actually named after, Spook Alley. And it says, enter if you dare. There's a nice little creepy spider there. And we're going to use some wood cutouts. So if you do like these wood cutouts and you would like some for yourself, go ahead and comment alley. And I will get that in the comments here. Let's get that in the comments. We're going to switch over real quick. Comment alley for your set of these wood cutouts. All right. We're going to share that to the... Okay. Yay, yay, yay. Let's just get started. Also, we're going to do it on our 9-inch shadow box. How fun. And we're going to use the color of the month. We're going to somehow incorporate that. And it's called Cozy. But unfortunately, it's gone. It has sold out. You guys, this is a really cool color. It is one of, it's not quite the shimmer, but it's the metallic. But it is such a warm, yummy, orangish brown color, like a real rustic looking orange. This is a really nice one. If you didn't get it, I can try to find it for you if you're wanting it. Otherwise, if you did get it, yay you, because that went fast. Okay, So what comes in your 9-inch shadow box? It has a little, hello Mom, how are ya? Comes with like a little magnet here, and then on the actual top of the door so that it stays put. A lot of people end up putting all kinds of goodies in here. We're not going to fill ours today, but we're going to just still use it. You get this very thin acrylic sheet for the top, and then on the back you get a interchangeable piece of wood here with our stain on the one side, and then it has the white wash on the wood on the one side. Whew, okay. So you can interchange it, right? So if you don't want to do anything to the acrylic sheet, it's fine. You don't have to. You could just switch out the refill. However, this washes clean with water. So if you chalk on it, you can easily wash it and start over. So we're going to go ahead and take that out as well, because I want to see how I can chalk on this. I want to see what we can actually do. So we're going to put that aside. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going to at least do Spook and Allie on our wood piece. We'll probably chalk the entire transfer, okay? And then we'll add the wood pieces to it. Then I'm going to try to somehow, because this is smaller, we're going to have to try to figure out how we're going to do part of the transfer. So I'm thinking we're going to have to center it. And we won't get the full web, but we will get like the spider and the enter if you dare and a little bit of the web. So I think that's what we're going to do. We could also chalk, and I think I might try this. Always try to remember where your magnet is. And I guess if you want to open this way, you could open it up if you want to do that. It doesn't matter how it opens. Maybe I'll do mine up. But we could try to chalk part of, well, it's hard to see. If I hold it up to light, we could probably chalk parts of that web onto the wood. So that might be a cool look too. The only thing is that might be a little more difficult to get off. We could try waxing ahead of time, but over time that chalk paste will kind of seep in. So I may or may not do that. I'm not sure yet. So we'll kind of just put that to the side. All right. This keeps getting dirty. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab my fuzzing cloth here. So if you need any supplies or anything like that, there are links in the subject of the video, the description or subject. Chalkin Dog Designs, hello, how are you tonight? Thanks for hopping on. You can find all your links there or there, depending how you're watching. All right, so here we're gonna just kind of, all right, so because we're putting it on a very slippery, slick, flat surface, we're gonna go ahead and fuzz our transfer, okay? So let's do this first. Spook, Allie. And then I'll just say, enter if you dare, because there's 4 pieces to this transfer, okay? We did 2 of them on some square frames that had like a shiplap look to them. And so this one we're gonna do on our shadow box. So we're gonna go ahead and take it off our backer sheet and we're gonna fuzz it. So I lay it on my fuzzing cloth and I rotate it. I don't know why. I feel like I just pick up different parts of it. What we're trying to do is just dull it, almost kind of like a lint roller. All right, we want to take some of that tack away so that we're not struggling to get it off of our acrylic. When you really pull on your transfer, taking it off of glass or acrylic or anything like that material, chalkboards, it will tend to roll up because you're really pulling it, and it doesn't like to be pulled or stretched. Okay, we're good there. Let's get this. Actually, you know what? We're going to use that so we can see what we're doing. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? All right. So what I might do, I think, is we're going to put our transfer down sticky side up. And you can see it's 9 by 9. So I'm going to try to come in. We're going to try to evenly place this. Let's line it up with our lines here on our mat. Get it lined up real well. And then I think I have to come, trying to see. Might be like 1 square up and 1 square in. Let's see. Yeah. So it's about, based on my lines here, it's about 1/4 inch in from the boundary. So of the design, not of the actual transfer itself. Okay, let's see here. I think that looks good. All right, so we want to make sure that's nice and flat. Again, this is a very thin piece of acrylic. It's probably about 1/16 of an inch when you're normally used to like 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so we're gonna rub that down. We can place this down. I'm just going to kind of place that down, and we can actually, since it hangs over a little bit, we can actually stick it to our mat, which is kind of nice because it'll keep it in place. All right, I think I'm going to go with vanilla, and we can get out our black, and we really don't need a whole lot of big tool. So I'm gonna I grab my multi-tool as well. And I'll do the spider and the enter if you dare in the black. Then we'll do the web in the vanilla, I think. I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's just get this enter if you dare. We're not gonna do Spook Alley because we're gonna do that on the wood cutouts. Okay. I'm just applying it. And then getting off that excess. And then our little spider guy here. Get that excess off. The string that's coming down, I'm going to keep that the vanilla color because I feel like that's part of the web. I don't feel like that should be black. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull that off. I like to do the paste and pull. So let's get this off. There's our creepy crawly. Let's get it dry. That way it dries on our acrylic and not in our mesh. Okay, put that down for a second. So we're just going to kind of let that fall, except we will press it down up to the spider. All right, because we still need to chalk that web. Okay, and then let's do the enter if you dare. Let's get that up. Enter if you dare. Love it. Can you see it? All right. Again, let's just kind of push that down everywhere around it. Just the web, actually. You don't even need Spook Alley to be down because we're not chalking that. But we want that web to be down. Okay, now we're going to grab a mini squeegee. And it's hard to see where the acrylic piece is, so I may go off a little bit. Just because it's really hard to see. Like right there, it's just chalking my mat. We're right on the edge here. What's going to be really nice is if we do get it somewhere we don't want it, we can just flake it right off with our fingernail or our detail tool. Okay, there's nothing over here. We're just getting a portion of it. We're not going to be able to get the full web. Pick up some more. Get kind of close to that. Okay, let's get off any excess here. Make sure we did get to the edge if we needed to. Okay, I think we got it. That was easy. I don't think I missed anything, so we'll see as we pull stuff off here. Hold it down. Keep pulling. There we go. Like I said, we're not going to be able to get the entire web, but we'll get most of it. I'm going to set that aside. Let's get this dry. And then we'll clean up our table. Unfortunately, too, a lot of that web is going to get hidden behind the door, like the front part of it. But at least something's there. We could even turn it and do like this corner. We could try that too to get more of it on there. Okay. So can you see the little spider guy? Here's the spider. The enter if you dare. Okay, let's put that aside. Now, let's clean our table up. Let's do that, shall we? Just so we don't get that on anywhere. It is water soluble, so it just comes up with water, or if you have wipes, you can use baby wipes at this point, okay? You just can't use them when you're washing up your transfers because some of them have oils and moisturizers in there, and you will ruin the transfer. It'll just kind of eat away at the adhesive, so we don't want to do that. You want your transfers to last for a long, long time, right? Right, okay. Throw that away. All right, let's bring over that. Now, we have to come up with, if we're going to do it on the white part, I think I was going to color this. Was I going to color this? Let me think. So this is how it's going to be. Probably should do it, somehow I want to get this color on there. So I don't know if I want to chalk it with that color or if I want to make that the background color. Let's make all of these, let's use our cozy for that. And then we'll chalk on top of it with vanilla. I think that'll look good. All right, look at that. Yummy color, yummy, yummy. Let's get, do we want to use a brush or do we want to use, honestly, you know, I really like using my foam brushes. All right, let's see. Try to find a small one. Not too small, but there we go. This is good size. Okay. Let's mix it up a little bit here. What a yummy, yummy color. Okay, we're gonna see what it looks like without using any water. Sometimes painting with our chalk paste. That's such a good color. Doesn't always turn out good. Like you kind of lose we're kind of losing the shimmer of this. I think we'll try a second coat too. We'll see if we can make it, because you really don't see the shimmer on this when you're using it as a paint. We'll definitely do a second coat, because I feel like we're not really getting the full effect of this color. It's such a nice, warm, cozy, kind of like a ball of ribbon, right? To make a sweater. All right, if you are interested in buying supplies and want to save a few bucks, you can now sign up as a VIP or a Perks member for just $10 this month. It goes till the end of the month. They gift you 20 like chalk dollars. We call them design dollars. So it's like Kohl's Cash. Okay, and then from the next month's on it'll be $20 per month. But you get 30% off your purchases. 30% off. And then sometimes if they have a sale going on, you get even more off. which is amazing. So if that is something you are trying to look into and save some money, start your Christmas gifts going, start making your gifts, start making your little bundles to put together for those people that like to craft in your life, go ahead and comment perks. And I will relay that information to you. And then if you want even more, if you want another 10% off, so if you want to get 40, then go ahead and comment join. Now you will be joining as a designer like myself, but you are not, they don't require that you sell. You don't have to sell, but you will get your own website, so you can sell to your friends and family and whomever else would be interested. This is a really cool color. There's a lot of yellows in there. That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's get his eyebrows. So don't forget to also to comment Allie if you're looking to get a hold of these cute cutouts. Oh, turn that over. There's been 2 other videos with the corresponding videos to the other 2 transfers that's in this group. We haven't done the 4th one yet. The 4th one is the spell. We haven't done that one yet. All right, here's the words, Spook Alley. I think I'm gonna try Paint Am again, because this color is just so yummy. Let's see, let's get it dry and then see what they look like. I just love, you could see the yellow in there. It's a nice warm, kind of like a sunset yellow. I kind of like this look. It's just blending from one into another. It's a very cool color. I kind of like it. And now you can see a little bit of the shimmer. I think we need to do a second coat if we want the shimmer. Otherwise, I like this look as well. You can see that shimmer, but can you see that yellow also, like on the bottom of that first O? That's pretty cool. All right, they're dry. Let's do we want to do this or do we not want to do this? Let's do it. Let's do a second coat, see what happens here. It will definitely darken, which is good, because that's what we're really trying to go for. The actual color of the paste. Very cool. Still can see the variations in the color, so that's good. All right. That evened up a little bit. Let's do Spook. I really did like that yellow shining through there. But we're trying to get that nice cozy orange Again, this color has sold out. If you really, really want it, I could probably find it for you. So I guess if you would really, really want this paste, go ahead and comment cozy. That way I know you're looking for it. Okay, you can see some flakiness of the all the like the grit that they put in here, so we're gonna have to try to just knock that loose a little bit. All right, almost done. Almost. What's everybody up to tonight? It was a nice cool day today. I had to run a couple errands this morning and took my pup with me. He gets a little nervous in the car. He doesn't cry, but he shakes, shivers like he's cold because he's nervous. But he does good. I just give him a treat here and there, and then we got out and we had to go to the pharmacy, so we took him in the pharmacy and everybody loved him. They were like, oh, how cute. And then they were like, so I gave them my name, you know, to pick up a prescription, and they were like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, what name are you looking for? They were all oohing and ahhing over him. He's so darn cute. Okay, let's get these dry. Now I really love that color. Look at that nice warm pumpkin color. So yummy. And I'll probably use maybe some of our tabs from my previous kit to attach them instead of hot glue. You can use hot glue, you can use wood glue, however you like to attach your cutouts to your project. So like I said, there's some, just gonna try to be gentle, and we're gonna knock off some edges here in between the letters. Allie wasn't so bad, but Spook has quite a bit of grit we gotta knock off here. I'm just gonna get in the center there, the edges. Just be gentle too with your cutouts. You don't want to crack them. Just trying to make them nice. Okay. All right, I think we're good. All right, let's put this to the side here. That there. We're still going to use vanilla. Let's close up our black velvet. I was going to maybe try to use Nominee too. That gold would look cool too, but I think we're going to keep it just to the three colors. So the black, the vanilla, and our cozy. All right, let's bring over the transfer. Nope, actually, forgetting a step. We need to wax. So I'm going to take my little doodad thing here, my little waxing helper here. And we're just going to apply a layer. Okay. We're going to apply it first, and then we'll rub it in and buff it off. Again, be careful because it's not like it's one big solid piece, right? So there's weaknesses here and then, you know, of course there. So just be careful. Don't want to crack them apart. It's not easy to do, but if you don't know your own strength, you can crack it off on accident. They actually glue really nicely back together, which is nice. All right, so we're just rubbing it in. Again, you'll have to go around the edges. Sometimes that wax gets out there. It's very good for wood. All right, there's Allie. Give it a quick rub. Get it off the edges. And then what we'll do is we'll chalk it, and then we'll adhere it, and it'll be all put together. Okay, almost. Okay, let's go around the edges. Get a nice thin piece there. Get it out of those little corners. I love adding dimension to my projects, but I also like just, you know, doing it one-dimensional as well. Some people like putting all kinds of embellishments on their projects. You can add some spooky like webbing, put some of those plastic spiders, all kinds of stuff you could do. Okay, let's bring over our board. Actually, let's get our little, no, actually, we have to chalk it. What am I doing? I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to put it together. I want to see what it looks like. All right, lots of little crumbs here. Let's get this placed. So, luckily, our transfers are nice and translucent, so we can see exactly where we're placing it. Okay. To adjust a little bit here. Try that again here. There we go. We want it an even border around each one. All right, let's get his little eyebrows in there. There's that one. Get this one in there. Move it around so you get it just right. All right, let's work on Spook. Actually, let's just throw Allie in there, do it all at once. Might as well. It's all going to be the same color. It's all going to be used, we're going to be using the vanilla. Okay. Make sure it's all rubbed down. Okay, then we're going to get our squeegee. And we're just going to start chalking our letters. Now, why is it a good idea to wax? Well, it helps the release of the transfer, and if I were to make a mistake, it would also help me lift off the paste that I just used. But more importantly, when you're putting a light color on top of a darker color, so in this instance, the vanilla over the orange color, or if you're doing white over black or red, it won't blend into that color. Okay, I've done projects before. You know, it's a learning process, right? So before I figured it out, I was not waxing, and we would do the white, and we'd do it on top of like red, and over time, the white becomes pink, because that red tends to start seeping into the layer that's on top of it. So waxing is a great idea when you're doing that. Okay. All right. Excess is all off. Let's get these guys out of here. Let's get our little eyebrow. There's the other eyebrow. Ooh, I love it. Yay! Oh, I love it. Hello, good librarian. How are you tonight? Okay, let's get this dry. Whoop. We're not going to do the eyebrows because those blow around too much. What do you guys think? Isn't this fun? Okay, if you were to get a little bit, like this little Y, how it's a little bit outside of where it should be, I take my detail tool and we can scrape a little bit of that away. This is another great reason to use the wax, because it won't take off the orange, but it'll take off that vanilla color. Sometimes you get little burps under there. So let's do this. It works best when it's used on our chalkboards. But definitely does the job too here. Let's see. Okay. I also accidentally stuck my finger on the edge there. So I'm going to just take a little bit and we're going to fill that back in. Just kind of flatten it out with my finger for a minute there. We'll let that dry. And then there must have been a little crumb under that one because there's a little tiny spot. So I'm just putting a tiny bit on my pointy part here of my detail tool, and we're going to just tap that and leave that be. All right, there we go. Easy peasy fix, guys. Whoa. Let's do the low air and get that dry. Get the top of that A dry. You see any wax in there, you can try to melt it with your quick dry tool. That will usually do the trick. All right. Yes, I love the outline. That's why we cut our wood cuts just a little bit larger. It gives you about 1/8 of an inch border. Okay, so Spook. So it's not going to match the transfer exactly, okay? So I think enter if you dare. That's how it's going to have to look here. Okay, so it's not going to go on the glass. We're going to do, or the acrylic. We're going to actually put it inside of our box here. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and let's put the acrylic piece in. Okay. Again, you could take the transfer and maybe try to do this corner if you wanted to. Get all the little pieces, parts off of there. Okay, let's stick this in. Push those little metal pieces down. I hate those things. I hate them. I hate them. Okay, so here's what it looks like so far. And then what we'll do is we're going to actually put this in. So you have the whitewashed side on the one side and the stain on the other side. We're going to put it in so that you see the stain. All right, close these little hooks up. Okay, close that up. And then what we'll do is we're going to put the little stickers on the letters so that we can stick that in there. So let's see. Oh, we did it sideways. Enter if you dare. So we can move that alley around because we're going to kind of miss a little bit of that. So we can bring it in more like that. And then of course Spook will go in there. Oh, that's fun. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get these. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to trim these up a little bit. Okay. We'll just do it on 2 or 3 spots throughout this one. Put it through there. Put it on the K. It has a little, I want to press it down because then it has a little protective sheet that you gotta find the edge of. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. Okay. So this part, you really don't have to worry about what the transfer looks like. I'm going to put it so that it's equal on both sides, or at least close. All right, let's get Allie all stickered up here. Put one here, one on the E. You really don't need a lot. It's not going to be shaken up or anything where it's going to be moving. Now, if I wanted to, I could fill that with like those little plastic spider rings, or put some webbing on the bottom, stuff it with some webbing. That would kind of be spooky. We could put maybe some mini lights around the edges. That would be fun. Okay. Try to do it on the same slant here. Okay, I think that's good. Now we got to get their eyebrows on there. So then I'm going to take one of these ones that we cut in half, cut it in half again. Put it on here. Peel that backer off. Guys, these sticky things are still from my, Nutcracker bundle. They gave us like 2 whole sheets. It's crazy how much they gave us. Those are still available, by the way, and I'm having a workshop with those. So if someone's local and you guys want to come and do it, make sure you let me know, because I do have a couple classes set up. Gotta look at the events tab, see what dates those are. Okay, here's your Spook Alley. There we go. Okay. There's your little Spook Alley shadow box. How cute is he? Enter if you dare. Now, if you don't like that there, we could kind of scratch that off and maybe put it down in this corner if it might be easier to see. I think he's cute. I love it. Thank you so much for showing up tonight, you guys. I appreciate that. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Let's do part 4 tomorrow. That will be the, I think it says I put a spell on you or something like that. So stay tuned tomorrow.